What's going on YouTube, man? Today we bringing a different video. We got a story time, and as you can tell by the title of the video, this one I'm finna be talking about. So we just finna jump straight into it. So coming from 8th grade, going into my freshman year, I was not finna play football because I was like, I want to focus on my grades, you know what I'm saying? I just need to focus on the books because your first year, your most important year. So I didn't practice in the spring until like later on, and everybody was like, bro, you gotta play, bro, you gotta play, you gotta play, you gotta do that. I was like, all right. So I went out there. So let me rewind. So I ain't start playing quarterback until 7th grade. Yeah. I ain't start playing quarterback until 7th grade. So I started playing quarterback. So I got out there my 9th grade year, and I was a backup. I was a backup quarterback. So I knew I wasn't finna get a lot of playing time. Probably get in the end of the game when a minute left, you know what I'm saying? Not playing a lot. So I already knew what was gonna happen. So fast forward to my 10th grade year, we got a new coach, and he was bringing in a 5-star, which everybody know, Bo Nix, quarterback at Auburn. So in my mind, I'm like, I'm definitely not finna see the field. So like, I was still gonna stay and, play quarterback, not give up on football. Cause like, I wasn't feeling it for real. I was like, I ain't even playing. Like, why am I even playing football? So yeah, so we fast forward into the season. We get into the season, and so Bo, he got hurt. So when he got hurt, I was the next person up. So he got hurt, and I had to play 5 games. And in those 5 games, I'm reading the stats. That's why I'm looking over here. I went 53 for 81 with 967 passing yards, 12 touchdowns, and 1 interception. Now, if you play quarterback, you feel me? You know that's pretty good. You know what I'm saying? That's pretty good. So in my mind, I'm like, ooh, had a good 5 games, and then we go into the playoffs. We winning. Boom, boom. So he came back. He came back the game before we started the playoffs. So we went through that year. We won state, you know what I'm saying? He go the first year state had, you know what I'm saying? Then we got the ring, that's what that ring look like. Yeah. We got the ring, hat. So we went in it was our first time winning state in school history. First time winning state in school history, and we hyped. Oh yeah. You know what I'm saying? We got all the hype in the state, you know what I'm saying? So Bo come back again for his senior year, and once again I'm a backup. But this time he got a little brother. His name Caleb. Like, we all cool, you know what I'm saying? So like, Caleb was starting to learn. He already knew the system, but like, he coming in his freshman year, and he was playing and stuff. He wasn't playing, but like, we was rotating, getting reps, and like, I ain't gonna cap me. I feel some type of way about it because I'm like, all right, you know what I'm saying? I've been here before him. I played a couple games last year. I did pretty good last year. Like, I shouldn't be sharing reps, you know what I'm saying? So like, that just kind of made me go a little harder, you know what I'm saying? Like, put myself on top. And so we're going into my junior year now. So I kind of knew I wasn't finna play a lot because he was healthy, you know what I'm saying? But at the same time, anything could happen. So we went on. I didn't play a lot that year, you know what I'm saying? I did not. So yeah, I didn't play a lot that year, and I was kind of discouraged, because after my 10th grade year, I had a good season. Everybody was telling me, you need to transfer, you need to go somewhere, where you can show your talent, this, that, and the third. But I was like, nah, I ain't finna do that, you know what I'm saying? I'm finna stay here and I'm gonna grind it out, because like, we had a good coaching staff. I'm not gonna lie, we had a good coaching staff. They had connections with the college coaches, all that. So I was like, why leave and jeopardize, you know what I'm saying, me going to college if I can stay here, play, talk to the coaches, go to college. So junior year go through, we went and stayed again, you know what I'm saying. This the second year hat. Yeah. And this the second year ring, a little bigger, you know. We went a little bigger this year. So after we won that, so like immediately after the game, like I'm telling myself like, bro, we gotta come back next year. Like I gotta put us back. We got a 3-peat, you know what I'm saying? So I'm hyped for the season. Whoop de whoop. I'm hyped. So we get into spring practice into my senior year. And so once again, you know, his little brother Caleb, me and him was sharing reps. This, that, and the third, because he was gonna start. But like, I really wasn't tripping about it. Everybody used to come at me, Caleb gonna start over you. You suck. Caleb this, Caleb that. And I'm just like, I just want to play football, bro. So like, I wasn't really tripping about it because in my mind I know what the right decision was gonna be. So fast forward to the last day of spring. The last day of spring practice. I forgot. I was doing something and I cut real hard. And like my knee had buckled. And like it felt so weird. And like I was like, but this don't feel right. And like it was starting to swell up and everything. So before that, so let's go back. My freshman year, I played 3 sports in high school. I played football, basketball, and baseball. Right now I'm only playing football and baseball. So during basketball season, I broke my leg my 9th grade year. I broke my leg January of my 9th grade year. Fast forward to my sophomore year, after we won state, literally after we won state, we had basketball practice that following weekend, and I jumped wrong. I tore something in my knee, so I had another surgery. That's 2 in 1 year. I had 2 surgeries in 1 year. Everybody don't know that, but I had 2 surgeries in 1 year. So I know y'all finna crack. Your knees suck. Yeah. Blah. So I had 2 surgeries in 1 year, and I was like, I don't even think sports for me. Like, I just kept getting hurt. So my dad always told me, like, you're going to have to narrow your sports down to 2 when you get in high school. I was like, I can't do that because I've been playing all 3 since I was 4. So I was like, I cannot do that. So I get to high school, and like after I tore something in my knee the first time, which was the second injury in that 1 year, I was like, yeah, I got to put the basketball down. Like, I just got to. So, because every time I got hurt playing basketball, I couldn't play baseball. In which a lot of y'all don't know, but I'm really better at baseball than anything. So I wanted to play baseball, you know what I'm saying? So I couldn't. So I was like, yeah, I'm putting basketball down because I got to play baseball. So that's what I did. I put the basketball down. And so fast forward back to spring practice, and I got hurt. So I ain't tell nobody in there. So I was just sitting there at the practice just like feeling on my knee. And so, like, coach saw me, he was like, are you good? I was lying. I was like, yeah, I'm straight. Because I ain't want to jeopardize none of me playing for next year, you know what I'm saying, losing my spot or whatever. So, a week go by, we done with spring practice. Now it's summer. We got, like, a couple more weeks of summer practice. And, like, I was just like, bro, this junk, it was just swole, but like, I can still do everything on it. So, I was like, man, I got to go get this looked at. So, went to the doctor, got an MRI. They told me I tore my meniscus again. That's what I did. The second injury I had, I did the same thing to the other knee. So I was like, I ain't gonna cap. I started crying because I was like, but this is supposed to be my year. Like, when nothing supposed to go wrong, I was supposed to have a good senior year for football. It's like, nah, I ain't gonna be able to play. But like, when you tell your meniscus, like, it ain't nothing but like 2 weeks, you know what I'm saying? 2 weeks and you out. So I had the surgery done in May of 2019. Yeah, May of 2019, and we had 7-on-7s in the summer. So we had our first 7-on-7 at Arbor, and so like it's kind of funny. So like we was just warming up, bro, just warming up, throwing the football, And so my coach came to me and he was like, "What are you doing?" I was like, "What you mean what I'm doing? I'm throwing." He was like, You haven't practiced all summer. What makes you think you can just come out here and throw?" In my mind, I'm like, alright, I ain't finna bad talk, you know what I'm saying? I'm just like, alright. So the whole summer, Caleb, he was doing the 7-on-7 stuff. Like, I still get reps, but like he was starting every game. And so like it kinda made it look like, you feel me, he was gonna start for the season. And so like everybody was like, "Yeah, we told you weren't gonna play, you weren't gonna start, this, that, and the third." So I was like, yeah, y'all was right. But at the same time, in my mind, I'm like, y'all not right though. So fast forward to, we got a week left before the first game of the season. So we practicing, and like that whole week at practice, I want to say, no, he was starting over me at first, but he did something that made coach mad, and coach put me in the start. So like, I was not giving that junk up, you know what I'm saying? I ain't skip a beat, I ain't messed up. So we roll in the first game and I start. So fast forward through the season, we lost 4th round of playoffs. It was devastating. We should have won that game. I'm not even gonna get into it. But if you play on my team, you know what happened in that game. So fast forward to the end of the season. So I have no looks, no offers, no nothing. So I'm like, dang, I had a good year. I'm gonna show y'all my stats too. So stat wise, I went 165 for 287, which is 58%. I had 3,156 passing yards and 33 touchdowns. Now you tell me that ain't no good stat to have for your senior year as a quarterback. That's them perfect numbers, them great numbers. So I'm thinking, all right, I had a great season. I'm finna get a couple offers rolling. I knew it wasn't gonna be big, but I was like, I'm gonna get a couple offers rolling, and maybe more come. So like, we get into January, we get into December. I ain't hearing nothing from nobody. So I'm like, dang, I guess football wasn't for me. So I really went mad because I still had baseball, which was like, I love baseball. So I'm like, I ain't tripping. I still got baseball season to get some offers. And I was already getting looks before the season even started for baseball. So I wasn't really tripping. So we go into baseball, and after our first game, we had our first game for baseball, and I got a call from my trainer, and he said, "Hey, A&M just text me. They wanna talk to you." So this is before my game. So I was like, all right, tell them I got a baseball game. I'll call them when I get done. So we played our first game at JSU. That's like an hour away. So I had a long ride back home. So as soon as the game was over, I texted the coach. He was like, all right, call me. So I called him. And he was like, "Hey, we saw your film, you know what I'm saying? And we want to give you a preferred walk-on." And so I already got accepted in A&M because I want to do engineering. So I was like, all right, I already got accepted, and I'm going to have a chance to play football. And I can walk on for baseball easily. So I was like, I told him, I was like, all right, let me think about it, because I was like, this is kind of like a big decision, because I was like, you know what I'm saying? I still got baseball season. So baseball season rolled around, and we having a good year as a team, you know what I'm saying? I was putting up good numbers, had a good batting average. And so coronavirus hit. Man, that messed up everything for baseball. I was getting I had looks from Miles, Wallace State, and some more other schools. Like, I was really finna start getting some offers for baseball, but then coronavirus hit, so like, you can't play no more. So I was like, what am I gonna do? So the first thing I did, I called A&M coach and I texted him. I was like, hey, I think I wanna go to A&M and play football for you guys. Whoop, whoop. So he told me, he was like, I ain't gonna lie, this is exactly what he told me. He said, but when we offered it to you and you weren't unsure, we kind of moved past it. But text me May 1st when grades drop, and I'll see if we have a spot for you. So I was like, all right, bet. So throughout that whole time, I'm just working out, getting better, you know what I'm saying? Still staying in contact with them. So I called him. I texted him on like May 3rd, May 4th. I was like, so what's the word, coach? And he was like, yeah, we got a spot for you. So I was like, bet. He was like, I'm gonna get you in contact with the other coaches so you can go and start getting to know the system or whatever. So I was like, bet. So now I'm currently enrolled at A&M, and I'm going to play football. I'm gonna walk on for football and baseball, and yeah, I just hope everything go right though. So like, they already got a quarterback up there. His name is Quill, and he projected to go to the NFL. He one of the top quarterbacks in like SWAC. So my freshman year, I'm kind of just learning the playbook, you know what I'm saying, trying to get the system better before I actually play. But I have a good chance of playing my sophomore year, so that's gonna be the goal. And so I just gotta say, like, if you're a high school athlete, bro, like, keep working, bro. Like, don't let nobody tell you, you know what I'm saying, you can't do this, that, and the third. Cause, like, you can do it. And there's always somebody out there looking and watching you. Even if you think it ain't, it's somebody out there looking and watching for you. So, yeah, that's my story time for today. And, like, I hope y'all enjoyed it. And I'm going to probably do some more story times later on. But, like, I just wanted to come and let y'all know that one. So, like, y'all let me know what y'all think about it. And like, comment, subscribe, and we out. Gang.